Coronation Street star Jane Danson has revealed the future of the harrowing storyline involving Megan Walsh, which has seen her groom teenager Will Driscoll. The sports coach has been lying to everyone to keep her horrifying secret, including making life a misery for Sam Blakeman, the only Weatherfield resident who is suspicious of her. The ITV soap recently confirmed that Megan's crimes will be exposed later this month, and the net begins to close in next week when Leanne gets suspicious after Sam collapses on the cobbles. It won't be long before Megan is exposed as a predator to the whole community, with a recent trailer showing a horrified Ben and Eva determined to gather evidence to bring her down and save the vulnerable Will. In an exclusive interview with Inside Soap, Jane, who plays Leanne Battersby, tells us that there is a lot more to come in this powerful storyline, and that the fallout will launch some dramatic new plots, potentially with the reveal of the flash-forward murder victim next month. This storyline involves so many characters who all react differently, she teases. Lots of other stories are born out of it. It will affect lots of relationships. Eva is protective of her stepson Will. She and Leanne are united in looking out for their kids, and Toya's a big part of that. It's the three sisters against the world. Leanne is not just part of this story through her sister Eva, but through troubled teen Sam, whom she shares custody of with her ex, Nick. It's a bond that has grown over recent years, and is reminiscent of Leanne's relationship with her stepson Simon. I watched Alex Spana, who played Simon, grow into a young man and have some amazing stories, reflects Jane. Now Jude Reardon, who portrays Sam, is in his last years of high school and going into his GCSEs. It's like watching your own children grow up. Jude is handling this storyline really well. He's amazing. Sam is a lovely, moral, honest character, like a mini Roy Cropper. Fans of the long-running British soap Coronation Street have been gripped by one of the show's darkest storylines in recent months. The mysterious actions of Megan, once seen as a vulnerable newcomer in Weatherfield, have slowly unraveled into a shocking web of deception, manipulation, and crime. Now, after weeks of tension, hidden clues, and emotional confrontations, the truth has finally come to light, and the future of Megan's storyline has officially been confirmed. The explosive revelations promise to change life on the cobbles forever. Megan's dark secrets begin to surface. When Megan first appeared in Weatherfield, she seemed quiet, troubled, and desperate for a fresh start. Many residents sympathized with her situation. Characters such as Will and Eva were among the few who initially defended her, believing that Megan had simply been misunderstood. But as time passed, subtle cracks in Megan's story began to appear. Small inconsistencies in her past raised suspicions among the residents. Missing money, unexplained phone calls, and tense confrontations hinted that something far more sinister was unfolding behind closed doors. Rumors spread across the street. Some believed Megan had been involved in criminal activity before arriving in Weatherfield. Others suspected she was hiding from someone dangerous. Still, no one could have predicted just how deep the truth would go. The investigation that changed everything. The turning point came when several suspicious incidents started linking back to Megan. First, a financial scandal involving missing funds raised eyebrows. Then, a mysterious confrontation between Megan and Eva suggested a secret that both women were trying to keep hidden. Soon after, Will discovered crucial information that changed the entire narrative. While searching through Megan's belongings, he stumbled upon documents and messages that exposed a shocking truth. Megan had been orchestrating a series of elaborate scams, targeting people who trusted her the most. The evidence suggested that Megan had manipulated multiple residents, creating emotional connections only to exploit them financially or gain access to sensitive information. For Will, the discovery was devastating. He had spent weeks defending Megan against accusations. Now he was forced to face the possibility that he had been protecting the very person responsible for the chaos. Eva becomes the center of the storm. As the truth started to unfold, Eva suddenly found herself at the center of the drama. Many residents believed Eva had known about Megan's activities all along. Others suspected she might have even been involved. The tension between the two women exploded during a dramatic confrontation in the Rover's return. Voices were raised. Accusations flew across the room, and shocked onlookers watched as Eva demanded Megan tell the truth once and for all. But instead of confessing, Megan tried one final desperate move. She attempted to shift the blame onto Eva. For a moment, it almost worked. Several characters began questioning Eva's innocence until new evidence emerged that completely dismantled Meghan's story. The moment the truth was revealed. In one of the most dramatic scenes of the year, the truth about Meghan's crimes was finally exposed. Will confronted Meghan with the evidence he had discovered. The emotional moment took place in front of several Weatherfield residents, creating a tense and unforgettable showdown. At first, Meghan denied everything. But as more evidence surfaced, financial records, messages, and witness accounts, her carefully constructed lies began to collapse. Eventually, the pressure became too much. In a chilling confession, Meghan admitted that she had been manipulating people for months. She had carefully planned her schemes, exploiting trust and vulnerability to get what she wanted. The revelation left the entire street in shock. People who had welcomed Meghan into their homes suddenly realized they had been deceived from the very beginning. Realization. No one was more devastated than Will. Throughout the storyline, he had been Meghan's strongest supporter. He believed she was a victim of rumors and gossip. Learning the truth shattered his trust completely. In an emotional scene, Will confronted Meghan one final time. His voice filled with anger and heartbreak. He demanded to know whether any of their relationship had been real. Meghan's response was chilling. She admitted that while some of her feelings may have been genuine, everything else had been part of the plan. For Will, that was the final betrayal. The aftermath in Weatherfield. With Meghan's crimes finally exposed, life on the cobbles has been left in turmoil. Several residents are struggling to process the betrayal. Friendships have been damaged, trust has been broken, and the community is trying to rebuild after the shocking revelations. Eva, who had faced suspicion and accusations, is now slowly regaining the support of her neighbors. However, the emotional scars from the ordeal will not disappear overnight. Meanwhile, Will is left trying to move forward after one of the most painful experiences of his life. The storyline has also raised difficult questions for the entire community. How well do we truly know the people around us? What happens next for Meghan? The biggest question fans have been asking is simple. What will happen to Meghan now? According to recent confirmations from the show, Meghan's story is far from over. Producers have revealed that the fallout from her crimes will continue to play out in upcoming episodes. While some viewers expected Meghan to leave Weatherfield immediately, it appears the character's journey is entering an even darker phase. Legal consequences are looming, and Meghan may soon face justice for the damage she has caused. However, soap fans know that nothing in Weatherfield is ever straightforward. There are hints that Meghan still has secrets that have not yet been revealed, and those secrets could have major consequences for several characters. Fans react to the explosive twist. Viewers of Coronation Street have taken to social media to share their reactions to the storyline. Many praised the dramatic writing and intense performances, particularly during the scenes where Meghan's crimes were exposed. Some fans admitted they had suspected Meghan for weeks, while others were completely shocked by the scale of her deception. The storyline has also sparked debates about whether Meghan is purely a villain or a complex character shaped by past trauma. Whatever the interpretation, one thing is clear: the storyline has captured the audience's attention in a big way. A storyline that will shape the future. The Meghan saga has quickly become one of the most talked about plots in recent years. By combining mystery, emotional drama, and shocking revelations, the writers have created a storyline that continues to keep fans guessing. And with the future of Meghan's character now confirmed, the drama is far from over. More twists, confrontations, and unexpected revelations are expected in the coming weeks. For the residents of Weatherfield, the exposure of Meghan's crimes may only be the beginning of an even bigger storm. The cobblestones will never be the same. In true soap fashion, Coronation Street has once again proven why it remains one of television's most beloved dramas. The Meghan storyline has delivered suspense, heartbreak, and unforgettable moments that will be remembered by fans for years to come. As the consequences continue to unfold, one thing is certain. Weatherfield may forgive, but it will never forget. And for Meghan, the truth finally catching up with her could be just the start of an even darker chapter. To read our full exclusive interview with Jane Danson, who is approaching an impressive 30 years on the cobbles, pick up the upcoming issue of Inside Soap, which is available to buy from Tuesday, March 17th. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Update 24.